Hello guys, it's HobbyMania here, and today we're gonna be making this beautiful Christmas tree ornaments, decorations. It's very easy to make, it's very fast and fun project, and you can decorate it whatever you want. So I was using this white pompoms, and I was using these cute little beads, and I just hot glue it into this tree, but you can use it as is, so it's gonna be just green tree, and you can hang it on the Christmas tree, or you can use it just as a garland, so you can put it on the string and hang it on your window or somewhere. So it's very cute, it's very nice, and it's easy to make. So let's get started, and I will show you the materials. For this project I'm going to be using this big twist yarn from Michaels in this beautiful green color. This is acrylic yarn, the color is light green. So I'm gonna be using 4mm crochet hook with this yarn. For the bow I'm gonna be using this beautiful Christmas ribbon. I like that it's red color and it's very nice on this green, so it's very Christmassy. Okay, and I'm gonna be using scissors, of course, and if I want to decorate my Christmas tree I'm gonna be using these beads. I just will be using the hot glue and just glue it on the tree. Okay, so let's start it. And the bow I was sewing with the regular thread in color green, but you can also make a bow and use a hot glue and just glue it on the tree. That's very easy. So let's get started and make this Christmas tree. Okay guys, so to make this Christmas tree we're gonna start with the magic ring. If you do not know how to make the magic ring, I'm gonna show you right now. So we leave in a little bit of a tail, because after we finish the Christmas tree we're gonna be making this thing so we can hang it on the tree, so we need this tail for later. So leaving a little bit of a tail, and we put our yarn, so our tail is like this. Okay, we put our yarn on our 3 fingers, these 3 fingers, and we like making it across here. So we're making a cross here, and we have 2 lines on this side. That's how I make the magic ring. Some people use just 1 finger. I use this method. It works for me. So you put your hook under this first line, you grab your second line of the yarn, you pull it out, and then you just turn your hook like this. So you have like this loop on your hook, and then you take this piece of yarn, the same yarn, so second one, not the first one but second one, and you pull this yarn through this loop. That's it. So we have our magic circle. When you pull this tail, it's gonna close. Okay, so we don't need to close it, you just insert your finger here. That's how I do it. And then we place 6 single crochet into this magic circle, sorry. So we take our hook and we go inside of this loop, and then inside of this magic circle, and then we grab our yarn, we pull it through this circle, and then we yarn over and pull through both. And that's our single crochet first. And then again we go into the magic circle, we pull the yarn through the magic circle, we yarn over and pull through both loops, second, and repeat again. That's third. 1 2 3 and 4 and 5. I'm sorry, I have a little cut here, so when I crochet the yarn is it's very painful. That's why I have this band-aid over my finger. Maybe it's not looking very nice, but that's how I can show you the tutorial. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now single crochets, and then we place another one, just one, 6. Okay, so now we have this here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we close using this tail. We close this magic ring really tight. Now what we're gonna do now, we are going to place 1 single crochet into this first stitch of the magic circle. This very first, it can be a little tight, but just pull it with your hook, and then you pull through this stitch your yarn over, and you make this single crochet here, and then you make a chain. Okay, and then you can pull this yarn tail again. And now what we do now, we turn our project, like our circle, and this will be our first row, but we will not work in each stitch. So starting from the second stitch from the hooks, this is the first one, this is the second one, so here, this one. Okay, so in this second stitch we place a single crochet into the back loops only, back loop. So this is the first, the front loop here. Here is the front loop, and here is the back loop. So both loops. Usually we go under the both loops and we make a single crochet, but this time we're just using the back loop. So we go into the back loop and we make a single crochet here. And then in the next stitch, again, we go into the back loop only. So starting from this point, we just be using back loops of our chains. And we place again a single crochet here. So the third stitch here, we go into the back loop and you pull the yarn and you place in this stitch increase. So we place 1 single crochet and we go into the same back loop and we place another single crochet, so that's increase. And into the next stitch we place just 1 single crochet. So this is our second row of the Christmas tree. So now we're making the chain and we turn our work, and we're gonna be working now like this. Okay, so we're gonna be turning our project after the finishing each row to start the next row. So again, in the second loop from the hook, in the second chain from the hook, we insert into back loop only and we pull the yarn and we place 1 single crochet. And the next chain, again, the next stitch, right? We go again and place 1 single crochet, so that's 2. And now we see the next stitch, it will be the middle of our row. So here is 2, then middle, and then again 2. So in the middle stitch we place increase. Okay, so we place increase here, and the last 2 stitches we just place 1 single crochet in each stitch, 1 and 2, and then we chain 1 and we turn, and always turn into the same in the same direction. So now starting from this row, we're always gonna be doing increase in the approximately middle of our tree. So sometimes we have even number of stitches, sometimes not, but the middle of the tree will be approximately, you can see it. All right, so you can count the stitches, like this will be first 1 2 3 4 5 6. So here we have 6. That means that 1 2 3, and into the third stitch we can make increase. Okay, so here we do 1 single crochet, another one, and then here we can do increase here, 1 and 2, and then here we do 3, just 3 single crochets, 1 2 3, and then we make increase, a chain, and then we turn. And now we do the same thing from the second from the hook. We place single crochet here, 1 2 single crochet here, 3 single crochet here, and then into the fourth stitch, because it's middle of our tree. So in fourth stitch we place increase, so 2 single crochets into the same stitch, and then we place 1 2 3. So I think by this time you understood the sequence, how we make, and then we again chain and we turn and we repeat. So again we find in the middle of our tree. So I usually make increase into the first stitch of the increase of the previous row. So here we see increase right here. So I'm gonna be making increase again into the third stitch of the row. So again here, 1 2 3, in fourth stitch of the row, 4, and in fourth stitch I'm gonna be making increase. So it's basically, it doesn't matter like exactly where is it, but it should be approximately in the middle of the tree, so it makes this nice triangular shape. Yeah, so and the last stitch here, and again chain and turn. So now we have 1 2 3, 1 2 3, these ribs. So I usually do 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so 7 of these ribs, right? And this one rib is actually two rows, so that's 14 rows, 14 15, like something about this. But you need to, if you make different like a lot of Christmas trees, not just one but several, so you just try to make the same size and the same amount of rows each time, so you need to count the rows. Okay, so next we making again single crochet here, single crochet, second, third single crochet, fourth, and in fifth single crochet, which is the first increased stitch of the previous round. So here we place increase, and then we continue 1 2 3 and 4 and 4 and chain. So we continue this pattern until we get 7 of those ribs. Okay, so I'm gonna finish off the camera. Okay, so it took me less than 10 minutes to finish this tree, and now I'm showing you how to finish it off. So the last stitch of the row, we're gonna be making slip stitch, and then we are leaving a little bit of a tail to hide it. Pull it, and then we choose our nice side, but actually they are the same. So I like where is my magic circle if my strand of the yarn is coming from the back of the magic circle. So I will keep this part as a back part of the tree, and this part will be nicer part, so it will be the front. So this end I'm gonna hide there on the back. So I'm gonna need, and I forgot to show you at the beginning, we will need tapestry needle. We take this strand of yarn. Now again, we need to make sure that this is a back part, so we transfer our yarn into the back side of the tree, and we are gonna be hiding our yarn in between these stitches. So what I'm doing, I'm just going in these stitches like this, and you cannot see actually this yarn because now it aligns with these stitches, and I think that's enough. So, and now we can cut this yarn, and you see, that's very nice. And now this strand of yarn, we're gonna be making this loop so we can later put it on the Christmas tree. If you don't want to make the loop, you can absolutely just cut this piece of yarn, but I'm gonna be making a loop. So what I do, I put my finger in here, and then I just kind of forming the loop with my finger like this, and then I go into the back side, and here I would be just making the knot like this, and that's it. And then I will hide this yarn again in between stitches. This is a pretty long tail, so I need to make it shorter like this, and then I hide in between these stitches. Okay, and then I cut this yarn. Okay, now it's very nice. Okay, then to form this beautiful bow, I taken my ribbon, and I'm gonna cut 3 of this Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. We're gonna cut these 3 words, not words, like three of them, Merry Christmas. And now we're gonna be forming the bow. How I make it, I'm gonna just fold it like this, like this. We fold this bow, and like this, and then I take the regular needle with the thread. It's green color, but you can take a red color if you have red ribbon. absolutely you can do that. So I'm forming this like bow shape, and then I go just in and out of this in the middle here, and then I kind of wrap this thread around and forming a center of the bow, just wrapping around, wrapping this around. Try to make it like the equal sizes, like really the center. So then you can just a little fix it, and then you have this bow, you just insert your needle in the center like this, and then you can just sew it on your Christmas tree. So let's find our front part. So I'm just using the sewing method for this bow, just going in and out a few times. Okay, so I'm going in and out a few times, just 1, 2, 3. You don't need like sew it very much, so just a few times. And then this part we also need to transfer it to the back side of the tree. Then we go to the back side with this thread. Okay, now they both on the back, and we can just tie a knot here. Tie a knot here and cut the thread, and that's it. So we have our Christmas tree. If you want, you can decorate. So right now I'm gonna be using these beads and the hot glue to glue it into this Christmas tree. So now I'm gonna be using these beads and the hot glue to decorate this Christmas tree. Just put a little bit of the glue in here and place it on our tree, and try to take this extra glue. So, and then I have this round bead here. Just place a little bit of the glue on it, and then place on the tree. Take this extra glue. You can also use these pompoms here if you wish, or just beads. So you see, it's very easy to make and it's very beautiful. So enjoy your crocheting, and let me know in the comments what color was your Christmas tree, and how did you decorate it, what you used for decoration. And subscribe and like this video, and I was very happy today to show you how to make this cute little Christmas tree. I hope you have a nice holidays, and I wish you all the best, guys. Bye bye, see you in the next tutorials.